Vlog number 322, Saturday, October 12th, 2024, 6:51 a.m. It's 6:51, I just got up. My phone's at 59%. I was charging my black case all day, or all night. Now I need to get my black camera and plug that in while I edit the next video, finish that. The phone is going to be a very, very low battery, which is really unfortunate, but turn it on to sports and I'm watching this for 10 more minutes, then college game day starts. It's time for the picks. Stanford Steve is 7-1 for his last 8. He has been dominant this year. Here we go with fire him up. Dogs Buckeyes. College game day 2 minutes away.
Game Day, live from Eugene, Oregon, is built by the Home Depot. Proud sponsor of college football's premier pregame show.
There are other stadiums that have more people, but when they venture in, the duck is there, and the House of Loud comes alive, and the echoes and the decibel level come echoing off the Willamette River, and the duck is surfing. They're gonna know they're in for a fight. There's someone here who aspires to be not only the new kid on the block.
Thought Corso was going to be back today. Come on.
Nick Saban, Desmond Howard, Pat McAfee, Lee Corso, hoping he gets back with us very soon. I talked to LC this week. He wants to send his regards to his very good friend, the Duck. The Duck? Yeah. And the other thing.
Come on, Corso. Pat McAfee is absolutely awesome, man. Look at him standing up there. Pat McAfee's going crazy. 7:41. I just got the vlog done and edited on 1 hour and 7 minutes. I got that in my camera. Just gonna upload that now. I was charging my black camera. I got done charging that. So I'm now charging my phone finally. It's 7:41. Like I said, I'm leaving at 8:15 to walk to the Travel Lodge. It was a rough week for the top 11 teams, man. 5 of the top AP 11 teams lost on the same day since 2016. That's crazy. Vanderbilt beating Alabama. Unbelievable. Alright, it's 8:16. I just left the bedroom. I'm supposed to walk to the Travel Lodge. I got all my Grizz stuff on, so it's now time to go do that. My phone's at like 45%, so hopefully it doesn't die. I put the portable charger on, so here we go. This will be the last time I pick up the camera. Next clip is the explanation clip. Let's hope the Grizz go and win today, because if they don't, the season's done. Walk to the travel lodge. Hopefully it's not too cold out because it looks freezing outside. It's 8:32. I'm currently passing over the bridge. Hopefully it's warmer at kickoff because it's absolutely freezing out here. Like freezing. It's like 30 degrees, it feels like. It is definitely colder than it usually is out here. Well, I guess I wouldn't know because I'm never out here this time. Walk to the travel lodge. Alright everybody, it's time for the explanation clip. I ended up getting to the travel lodge at 8:36. We then walked over to McDonald's. I sat in there until 9:13. I'll put some pictures on the screen. I took a photo of what the McDonald's toys were, the Crocs. I really wanted to get one, but unfortunately I did not get a Happy Meal because it was too early for that. We ended up ordering like 15 hash browns. That we got way too many. So we had a lot of hash browns. I got a Hi-C orange. Leaving at 9:13, we went to the end of the M store at 9:26. We're only in there 2 minutes left at 9:28. Walked into the Paddlehead post at 9:32. Left there 3 minutes later at 9:35. Interestingly enough, we saw Pat, who sits right in front of us at the Grizz games right there, which is kind of funny how we always see him everywhere in Missoula. Saw him at the movie theater, now we saw him at the parade. After we left the Paddlehead post, we stopped at the parade at 9:40, stood there for 20 minutes. I'll put a picture where we were standing. We were standing right next to the people announcing it at the judging table and whatnot. So the parade started at 10 o'clock. We were there an hour, saw a ton of bands, saw a ton of floats, all that kind of stuff. We left at 11:08. 11:18, we walked into Sinclair. We were only in there 3 minutes. We left at 11:31. I got a can of Pringles. We then walked back to the room, and then we walked to the game. Went to the game, experienced all that stuff. Then we ended up leaving at 5:35, so this is after the game now. 6 o'clock, we drove to Paradise Falls. I'll put a picture on the screen. We were watching the Oregon-Ohio State game in there, and we only got appetizers. I got French fries and popcorn chicken. Popcorn chicken was pretty good. We ended up leaving at 7:01, so we were literally in there almost exactly an hour. We went back to the Dollar Tree at 7:07. Left at 7:16. They still didn't have the thing, but we got a couple of things. 9 minutes later, we went to West Side Lanes at 7:25. We went into the casino at 7:46 because when I was playing the Gravity Hill game, I won a ton of prizes, by the way. But we were playing the Gravity Hill game. When you continually win, it speeds up the clock, and it was almost impossible, so we had to take a break. Went into the casino, and I had to write this down. They started playing Timber on the radios, and it was very, very cool. But we left at 8:18. 8:30, we stopped at Albertsons, and then at 8:40, we left. Now, what you're now going to see, the next clip, is not going to be me back in the room, because I was watching the Oregon game on my phone. Well, not my phone, but on a phone. So I was able to record the ending of the Oregon game. Throughout this entire time when we left from the West Side Lanes, I was watching the Oregon game. I witnessed Oregon win it. So that's going to be the next clip. That's going to do it for the explanation video.
And Sappington puts Oregon in front. It's Howard. Rifles. Incomplete. Jabbar Muhammad gets in front of Jeremiah Smith. Down here at the bottom for Jeremiah Smith. 3rd and 20. Howard. A lot of time coming off. Howard's going to run for it. Time runs out. And that'll do it. Oh, my goodness. Welcome to the Big Ten, Oregon. They storm the field at Autzen. And the Ducks win this bout.
It's 9:01. I just got back. You just saw the last clip. The Oregon Ducks have upset the Ohio State Buckeyes. That was absolutely incredible. I'm now going to take a shower. Last clip should have been an explanation video. A stunner has just taken place. Wow. The Ducks win it in thrilling fashion. Unbelievable. And over at Saturday Night Live comes on, hosted by the one, the only Ariana Grande.
So much great entertainment.
Alright, I'm gonna take a shower now because there's nobody in there. The field has been stormed. The Ducks win 32-31. What a win for Oregon, man. What a win. That was awesome.
I just bought those Pro Feather pedals right here. Some drum quickness.
How much do you have?
I don't have any.
You don't have any?
Mm-mm.
How do you got any elements?
The weight is approved already.
It's 10:01. I got back into my room at 9:45. I took a pretty long shower. When I got back, NBC was still on because SNL. Ariana Grande's on SNL. I kind of want to just go back and literally rewatch SNL. Literally the entire episode because I obviously can't watch it today because, as you know, it is Saturday and there's football on. So I found out that the LSU game was in overtime. Ole Miss kicked a 57-yard field goal to take a lead. And then on the first play, it was LSU into the end zone for the touchdown. And they win it in Death Valley. They led for 0 seconds until the final one. That is awesome. Meanwhile, Montana State's on ESPN2. They are just dominating Idaho 24-0. Bobcats look legit this year, man. As much as it pains me to say, the Grizz are getting by a third-string quarterback, and MSU's dominating the number 7 team in the country. Not good. Not good at all. They stormed the field. There's been so many field stormings today. Oregon stormed the field. LSU now storms the field. Just a crazy day of college football. That Oregon game, what a finish for the Oregon game, and what a finish in this LSU game as well. I don't know what I'm going to turn it to now because there's not really any games that are close to ending. I know Colorado, Kansas State's on. I'll probably turn it to that, honestly. I'm not going to turn it to the Bobcat game because they're dominating. But Michael, I don't know when he's coming back. There's seemingly always people that are coming back. So, you know, who knows. It's 10:18. I turned it to the Kansas State-Colorado game. Kansas State, Avery Johnson, the quarterback, just threw a pass. And he didn't even get hit or anything, but he got injured and had to go back to the locker room. So Kansas State is now without their starting quarterback. That's not what you want to see. It's 10:26. I'm going to start editing the next vlog sometime soon, maybe. Because I know I need storage space. I don't understand. I had 237 gigabytes. I then deleted an hour-long video, and I'm still at 2. And I did not lose anything. So I don't understand why that happened. But I need to keep editing vlogs, so I'm going to keep doing that. Or start doing that later. But right now I'm going to listen to the Grizz press conference, and then I'll listen to what the NAU coach had to say as well, and then I'll start editing that. I have to mention this as well. I haven't mentioned really any other Big Sky scores. I haven't even talked about the Grizz game. The Grizz won 31-20. It was not a good first half at all. They were down 13-3, but they outscored them 28-7 in the second half. It was a very, very good second half performance for the Grizz. I feel like we always have better second halves. I don't know why we can't play in the first half, but it's really frustrating. But the Grizz won. They were down, and it did not. It was nerve-wracking for sure. But luckily, the Grizz played much better in the second half and won. But the bigger story of the Big Sky Conference, this is ridiculous. Grizz lose to Weber State last week, and Weber State now into the top 25. Well, they're not in it anymore. They lose at home to 0-6 Northern Colorado. Are you serious? They lose 21-17 as 27-point favorites. Are you kidding me? This is what I mean. It's like, how did the Grizz lose last week? Weber State just lost to an 0-6 Northern Colorado team at home. I don't get it. This is not a good Weber State team, and I told you that. So how on earth did they put up 55 against the Grizz? Grizz that bad? Yikes, that's bad. I haven't updated you in a while. This is so strange, man. It's 11:35. Just been watching the Kansas State game. Kansas State's up 24-21. It's 4th down and 6. Kansas State has the offense on the field. And it looks like they're just going to call a timeout. Trying to drum offsides. K-State is going for it. 4th and 6. This is big. 4th down and 6 for the Wildcats. It's intercepted. And there goes Colorado with blockers in front. Wow. Almost took it to the house, but he stumbled, fell down. And Colorado. What a turn of events. Wow. Touchdown Colorado, and they're in front. 11 yards for LeJontay Wester. And it's 27-24 Colorado. Kansas State with the touchdown, but there's a flag. And we'll see what the flag is, but that was perfectly thrown by Avery Johnson. And it looks like it's going to stand as Avery Johnson's going crazy. Kansas State's in front. Kansas State is back in front. What a play. What a play. 50 yards to Jace Brown. It was just a one-on-one on the outside. Makes the catch and goes into the end zone. Kansas State in front. That was the game for Colorado, and there is no flag. Kansas State is going to win this game. Colorado's got one timeout. They just went for it on 4th and 6. And that'll do it. Kansas State moves to 5-1. What a win for Kansas State here on the road. Kansas is back in the dumpster of the Big 12. 0-3 with a 1-5 record. They're down at the bottom again. Remember when they used to be good? Like last year? They're having a lot of trouble this year. Kansas State taking some knees, and that's going to do it. At 11:55, that does it. Kansas State goes on the road into Boulder. Wins 31-28. They improved to 5-1. Coming up next is SportsCenter. I honestly just going to keep watching SportsCenter because today was such a crazy day in college football. You know they're going to talk about the Oregon game first. What a game it was. Probably the best game of the year between number 2 Ohio State, number 3 Oregon. Man, oh man, did it live up to the hype. Yes, it was. I was watching it, as you saw. I watched the ending of it. I was watching some of it in Paradise Falls. Oregon got an onside kick. I don't know if it was supposed to be an onside kick, but that's how it worked out. What a game, man. I'm glad I was actually able to watch it, because normally I miss all these high-end games. Ohio State, man, they had a chance to win this game. A boneheaded decision by Will Howard. Look at this. You saw it earlier. Look at this. All they had to do was gain about 10 yards, go down and call timeout. Look at what happens. Right here. Awful decision. Oregon fans storm it. What a game. Now they're showing highlights of the Penn State game. This game was unbelievable. How about this? The center snaps the ball and then catches it in the end zone, and he wasn't open. This is a contested catch. That's awesome. Penn State was down. I mean, USC was in the lead this entire game. You can see, look at this. They go up with 6 minutes to go. This game would go to overtime. Just a fantastic game. USC missed a field goal. I didn't know that. Man, this is why I gotta watch SportsCenter. Tyler Warren's 17th reception. He's a tight end. Tyler Warren, 17 receptions. Crazy. That's unbelievable. Penn State survives. Great win for Penn State. See, this is the one thing I don't like about the Grizz games is I miss all of these games. Now, I did watch this game. LSU. There's Shaq. Shaq, me with the photo bomb. This game went to overtime. I watched the end of this one. This is another game I was keeping my eye on. I thought Alabama was going to lose this game at first. I heard that this game got really close. In fact, South Carolina scored, and then they got an onside kick as well. Alabama, what's going on? How you beat Georgia and then lose to Vanderbilt, who, by the way, won against Kentucky. So Vanderbilt, with 2 really, really good wins, they're playing very well. And they almost lost to South Carolina as well. Oh, he had an open receiver. He missed him, though. But they got the onside kick. I don't know exactly. I mean, this is the perfect time to watch SportsCenter. Wow. How did they not kick a field goal or anything?
By Joe Tessitore. Here it is. It's a wobble. It's gotta go 10 yards. It's loose. It's loose. South Carolina's got it. South Carolina's got it. We're not done yet.
I wish I would have watched this one. I'm not even sure what happened.
But the pass picked off by Damani Jackson. And wow, the faithful.
That's it. Alabama survives. What a football game. This is yet another game I did not watch, but I saw it. Florida was up 10-0. Tennessee couldn't do anything early on in this game. They ended up winning in overtime. I still don't know how they did, though, so I'm excited to see this as well. It's 12:35. SportsCenter's doing the 2-minute drill. I love it when they do this, man. Fan got hit in the face trying to catch it. Look at that. Oh, failed miserably. What's going to happen is once they get done doing this 2-minute drill, I'm going to turn the TV off, call it a night. It is kind of early, but really, this night feels like it's been going on forever. Look at the rain.
Western Michigan and Akron, hail coming down to Kalamazoo.
Oh, that's hail. And they can't catch the ball.
Western Michigan's Josh Franklin recovers it.
Western Michigan came back down from 17-0, it looks like. I love these 2-minute drills because they literally talk. Because look at this. Look what they talk about. This guy's middle name is ESPN. That's awesome. Gideon ESPN LeBron. That's cool. 2 blocks. ESPN Lamp. That's awesome. 3 field goal attempts.
You do that to a kid, seriously.
Call him ESPN.
Oh man, I mean look at this, we're going like all over the country, all divisions. I love that. Man, I love that segment. That might be one of my favorite segments because they go all divisions and everything. Now that that's over, it is kind of early, but honestly not really. So I'm just going to turn the TV off now and call it a day. Hopefully everybody enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you tomorrow.